Are you guys familiar with Idris Elba? Should have done that cough button, for fuck's sake. Perhaps you're familiar with Calvin Robinson. He might be coming on the show, by the way, sometime soon.
Ooh, I like him.
He said he was up for it, so I'd rather have him here in person, but he is down in the posh end, isn't he? So now, that's something you may notice that Idris and Calvin have in common. They're black. Oh, well, you know, Calvin's kind of mixed race, but Idris Elba's definitely black. Now, here's the thing. You know, we're pushing towards an era of diversity and openness where we can all just get along and a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Well, a BBC diversity chief, so these are people that get paid a lot of money to know about these things, has said that a character Idris Elba plays isn't black enough. He's not really black. He's not black. Now, I was confused by this because when I look at Idris Elba, I do notice, because not much gets past me, I've noticed he's black. Now, apparently, Luther doesn't have enough black friends. Remember, this is a fictional character. They're not talking about Idris Elba. Don't know what his friends are. Luther, TV detective, hard-boiled TV detective. I've never watched it. Is it any good, Graham?
I don't know, but he's usually quite good.
He's always reliable, isn't he? He's reliably good. Well, not only does he not have enough black friends, he doesn't eat enough Caribbean food. Now, the irony of this, that you might not be aware, is apparently to be black, you have to have mostly black friends and eat Caribbean food. But Idris Elba is of Ghanaian and Sierra Leonean descent, not West Indian. So he wouldn't be eating Caribbean food if he was being authentic. Yeah, it's salt fish cakes, some shit like that. So the diversity chief has decided what blackness is. Now, this is a fictional character. Now, Calvin, who we spoke about before, met up with several people from the talk radio team to celebrate being allowed in pubs again. I haven't done that yet. Not at the time. So... that's why we don't get the TV jobs, Graham. So anyway, he was celebrating the pubs being open and sat outside with the talk radio team. Calvin's now been told that he's not black enough because he was only mixing with white people. So Calvin isn't black enough. Naturally, Calvin is now just an establishment stooge. Nothing new for him, by the way. Calvin gets more racial abuse than I've seen for a long time, predominantly from the wokelets and black people. Like Zuby gets a ton of that shit as well, doesn't he? A ton of racial abuse.
You imagine slagging off Zuby. I mean, he just does like exercise and positive feel good.
Yeah, everything about him's positive. Yeah. Be good.
He's like, come on, guys,
feel good.
Get up, get in there.
Like trigger warning.
Yeah, just like us.
Sit down, be angry.
You've not set camera 2 for that box, have you?
No.
Thank fuck for that.
No, I didn't. I did consider it, but I didn't do it. So, I mean, the amount of people I've seen call him an Uncle Tom. And it's like, but why are you saying this to him? Why would you say this to another black person? I always thought, when I was growing up, the far right was the National Front. They were dyed-in-the-wool racists. They were all for segregation, big time. For segregation with continents between us. I thought that would come from the far right. And it does. It hasn't stopped. They're just being drowned out by the far left, who are horrifically racist, but only if the subject of their racism is deemed not to be a good person. And by good, I mean following their rules, their very specific rules. Because you can't just be casually racist, even a joke, or even if it's something they decide is racist, because they will land on you like a ton of bricks. In fact, the only bigotry they allow seems to be anti-Semitism. They've got the far left have got a thing about the Jews. They're not too keen on them. So Calvin's not black enough. Luther's not black enough. Segregation is fast becoming a thing. On American campuses, we've seen students and faculty demanding black-only spaces. They don't want white people in their spaces. We spoke about one just last week, another segregation promo the week before. And here we've got people demanding you should only mix with people your own colour. Now, can you imagine if I saw a picture of a white guy, or watched a white guy, and he was sat with 6 black people? And I went, well, he's a race traitor, isn't he? He's a race traitor sitting around with those black people. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that would make me the bad guy. But for some reason, apparently, if you say about a black person, it's okay. And, you know, everyone went absolutely fucking crazy when the report came out stating Britain wasn't institutionally racist. Didn't deny racism is a thing. Didn't deny it's a problem. Said we're not institutionally racist. Calvin Robinson, by the way, agreed. That got him a whole new load of abuse. I don't believe the country is institutionally racist. I do believe there are people who are racists. And I think among their number are a great deal of people on the far fucking left who probably refer to themselves as anti-racist. I'm definitely anti-racist, but he's an Uncle Tom. It fucking blows my mind. The rampant hypocrisy of the woke is absolutely fucking terrifying. And we're seeing it more and more and more.